Welcome everyone. We have another deck profile for you today, all the way from the Netherlands as well. And we have a player who actually went to Belgium playing a deck for the first time and actually doing pretty well with it. So who are you actually, and where are you from?
I'm Doganay Cekic. I live in the Netherlands, close to nearby Rotterdam, and I'm a member of Team X13. Shoutouts. And I played the regional in Luik, in Belgium. I went from the 8 rounds. I played 6-1-1, and I got 6th place. And yeah, that's it for now, I guess.
So first we'll get into the list, and then we'll probably talk about your matchups and maybe consider things that you might want to change about the deck in the future.
Of course. Okay.
So let's get on with it. So first the monsters.
So I played, I think, the best deck right now, Altergeist. Played 3 Marionetta, of course standard list, standard monster lineup, 3 Melisik, 2 Silketus, 1 broken horse. Broken, it's really broken. And the MVP girl, Altergeist, not Faker, because she's so broken. You need to play it, mandatory. And for the hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash, of course.
Okay, so a lot of people actually opted on starting to, ease up on playing Ash entirely. People are playing Drone Lockbirds a bit more often. Why did you still consider playing Ash, actually?
Like, the thing is, I wanted to main Drone Lockbird first, because of the spiral and everything. But I didn't, at some point I realized that spiral didn't was like relevant enough right now, and Ash is an overall good card because like it can stop a lot of decks as well. Of course, in the mirror, if someone does something like Melisik to search, you can Ash it, and the pots, you can stop the pots. And overall against Spiral, it's an okay card, I guess. And overall against Rogue, it's also a broken card. Like, it's always relevant in the meta, I guess, and in this deck it's broken because it can stop some plays, and it's a staple, a good staple.
Okay, so since our format is a bit different from US or Oceanic, playing something like Ash would be a pretty good at the regional level.
Yeah.
So cool. So let's keep on going.
So 3 Ash, of course. 2 DD Crow because I was a little bit scared of Spiral, because if it starts and it can put a board on you, you can break it with my list. I will come back to it later in the deck profile, but like you want to have an interruption to interrupt their plays, because if you can't interrupt them and they can blow you out, then it's like, I guess, GG sometimes. And you don't want it, you want to win and you want to make a chance. So that's why I played DD Crow. Except instead of Drone Lockbird, because the thing is, DD Crow stops other decks as well, and Drone Lockbird is only broken against the Spiral matchup. That's all. So DD Crow, 2 DD Crow.
Okay, and let's go on to the spells then.
Yes. So for the spells, I'm playing, of course, 2 pots, not 3, because 3 is I don't want to say the second one, of course. The broken card, Pot of Extravagance, don't need explanation.
Really good cards, draw 2.
Yeah, of course.
Also good.
So for some spice, for the traps, I'm playing 3 Evilion main.
So you're going second mostly in this deck then, huh?
No, not at all, not at all. The thing is, I'm going always first, but if I lose the die roll against a deck that can blow me out and like set a lot of negates, this is an auto bait.
Okay.
And after all, it's broken to open this with Multifaker,
Yeah.
secondly, and then you can win the game easily.
That's a pretty
And it's a blowout card, and in this meta right now, I think it's broken. If you can resolve it, if you can open it going second, it's really good. So that's why. And it was really MVP in the tournament. It was really good.
Let's continue to the rest of the 14 million other traps you're going to be playing.
Of course. So 3 impermanents, broken, doesn't need explanation. I'm playing 3 strike, because strike is broken as well. I play in the main deck 2 Solomon Judgment, except instead of 3. Why is that? Because I'm too greedy for the life points. And if I open 2, and I'm going second, I don't want to open 2 if I'm going second. That's why, because I need to go first and have this. So
you want to see it sometimes, but not all of the time.
Yeah,
okay.
that's kind of thing.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
2 crackdown, not 3 because 3 is bricky, I guess. It's MVP. It was a good card. I'm playing 2 manifestation.
Okay, so that's kind of weird because a lot of people played 2 when they were playing Pot of Desires instead of Pot of Extravagance.
Yeah. Like why I play 2 is because sometimes you want to have the second one in the grind game and everything. It's really good. And if you open one and with a Cekic, it's not so bad as well because you can combo it like you can normal summon Cekic, link away for Armor Rush, and then you can set this card, and then you have a free bounce set as well. So it's not always the brick, but like I want to see, I want to have the second one if I want to, if I'm going into the grind game. It's really good to have it.
Okay, all right, cool.
So standard 2 protocol. And 3 spoofing as well.
Okay, and that's it for the main deck.
Yes,
so.
that's it for the main deck. 40 cards, solid. We're going solid all the way. So right now I'm going into the extra deck.
Yep.
So playing 1 Armor Rush because I think 1 is enough. 3 Link Rebo of course because of the pots.
Yep.
3 Hextea because it's MVP broken. Can easily OTK. 2 Nightmare Phoenix because I'm playing the pot and I want to have the second one in my deck.
To be able to out-backward.
Yeah, indeed. Because a lot of people played Goza match in the main deck, and it was really sad. So I needed this one, and it was really good. So Hita as well. If I crack down a fire monster or something. 1 Ningirzu because it outs monsters and cards, problematic cards. 1 Unicorn. 1 Aromax. 1 Bottle Swords and 1 Bottle Load.
Of course, which is really good against Sleeper and Spiral.
Yeah. So sometimes I can steal that monster with Crackdown and do Multifaker or something, and then in the next turn I can make Bottle Sword with it. So now in the side deck, so I'm playing 3 Heavy Stormbuster because I want to respect the back row decks as well as the Altergeist cards, Altergeist decks. And the Mystic Mine because it's played Mystic Mine. It was my 1 loss. 1 Judgment because I want to have the third one. If I go first, then it's okay because everyone is playing Lightning Storm and Evenly Match. So this one is mandatory if you're going first game 2 and 3. So I'm playing 3 Inspector Border for the mirror matches. It's MVP.
It's really good against Rogue as well.
Yeah.
It's really good against Rogue.
Yeah. In my last round, round 8, I played my first mirror because this was the first time I played the deck. And I sided this card in, and it was like I won game 2 and 3 like this. Normal summon, pass turn, and then I win. So it's really good.
Constantly attacking for 2k is kind of annoying.
Yeah. 3 draw in the side deck because if I'm going to Spiral, it's auto pass turn to them, and then I can set my board against.
Yep.
Not Nibiru, but Spearboat because...
not even the Kaijus? Why not?
No, because I'm playing Portal Duality.
Ah, okay.
That's why the Kaijus though. And the Nibiru, you can't top deck it because you don't want to top deck it. You want to open it, like in your opening hand if you're going first. And they're going up loose and everything. So if I top deck this card or open it, fine, make your board, make Appaloosa, Trigate, everything, and then I normal summon this card, then it's, I guess, out or lose. Because then you can set your traps and back row and then you can win the game. Easy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The 1 Pancratology because it's limited for somehow. And it's a good card.
Yeah.
1 Lightning Storm, shoutouts to Benny for borrowing that card. It was just released when live was when we were playing live.
Yep.
So
just came out in Ignition Assault. So
yeah,
it's a really good card.
Yeah, and was hard to access the card, so Benny had one as well for me to borrow it. I would have played 3, of course, but the thing is. Shoutouts to Benny because of him I could top deck this card at as my 6th card every time if I went second. It was really broken. It was stuck on my hand and it was really nice to play this card.
Having the option of having a Regeki or having a Heavy Storm is actually really nice.
Really nice. And the good thing is if you top deck it going mid game or something and you have your back row, it says that you can activate it when you have no face up card. So if you have back row and everything, you can still play it. It's really good.
Nice.
In the mirror. So that was the deck.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of your matchups and stuff that you had.
So my matchups were really nice, I guess, because I won a lot. Round 1 I played against Danger Dark World. Round 2 I played against Salad, against Gabriel Susi. I won that one as well.
Oh, Gabriel Susi, the European
Yeah,
champion.
yeah. It was a really good match. He was a nice guy to play against, so it was a fair match as well. He played Goes a match, and he flipped Goes a match against me. And I did Extravagance, and then I drew my 2 cards, and I had still one Nightmare in my Nightmare Phoenix in my extra deck, so I could link it away and win it. That's why I won that match, because I had the Nightmare in my extra deck. Round 3 I played against my old friend Draco. I drew that game. Round 4 I played against Orcus. I won that one as well. Round 5 I played against Striker. I won that one as well. Round 6 I went against Mystic Mind Burn. I lost because, as you could see, I didn't have it out in my main deck, and I was sad. And round 7 I played against Spyro. I won that one. And round 8 I played the Mirror with Geist, and I won because of Inspector Order. Really broken.
That's pretty good. So for your first outing of playing a deck that you never touched before, you did really well at six players out of how many players?
205 players.
205 players. That's actually really insane. Playing against a European champion, taking on the W with that one as well.
Yeah.
So is there any changes you would want to make to the deck if you had an opportunity to?
Yeah, actually, the thing was, I would have played one Imperial Order.
Oh, okay, but
I forgot to put it in my deck. So what happened was, round 8 I played Mirror, and I wanted to do Extravagance, and my opponent chained Imperial Order, and I was like, hey, well,
that's a pretty good card.
That's a good card, and I needed to play that one. So that's why I needed to play that one, and I would have. I think what I would do is, as you can see, as you heard, I didn't play a lot of spirals, so I would have cut the crows. In my current list, I would cut the crows right now, and played one Imperial Order, one Solomon Strike, one Solomon Judgment extra. So 3 judgments and 1 Imperial Order.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's looking in towards the future. So any other shout-outs? Anybody you want to say thank you to, or?
Yeah. I got some. So I have my sponsors, as you can see in right a second. Yeah. So my sponsors: Burger King, Zap Hosting, Extra Life, Champion, and Discord, of course the team X13. Shoutouts for my travel buddies Lorenzo, and shoutouts for my Rafael, for my travel buddy, and persons who I borrowed the cards from, like the Lightning Storm. It was really good to have that one. And shout out for everyone who supported me. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to you, JJ.
No, I'm just the disembodied voice on the back of the camera. So stay awesome, be awesome, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Thank you guys for stopping on by. Have a great day.
And subscribe.